And on the other hand, I'm just gonna continue my video from yesterday. It's like, oh, I can't retire because I need health care to stay alive because I have some medical condition because I've been eating the highly processed foods that the FDA says I should be eating, and now I have cancer or some major health issues, and I need my insurance because of how effed up the system is. Huh, imagine that. The government tells you high amounts of caffeine are good for you. Drink your coffee and be a productive slave. And don't worry about the processed foods you're eating. Those are healthy. Seed oils, yum, 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 yum. Those are definitely going to be healthy for you. Magnesium stearate, that's definitely low toxicity. You should be fine eating that. All this stuff. Eat your processed foods. Don't worry about the GMOs, all this other stuff. It's going to be good. And you're like 50 and you're like, I had a heart attack, or why is my dick not working? Or like, why is my veins full of cholesterol? Why do I need this drug? Why do I need all these medications? Huh. It's almost like the food they're feeding you isn't actually food and doesn't have nutrients in it. Makes you think. And you're like, why is that? Because they just want you to be productive cattle. And by the time you reach your retirement age, that they keep on moving backwards, by the way, but by the time you reach retirement where you can actually collect Social Security, which is just another tax they give you, then they don't give a fuck about you. They would rather you die so that you're not a drain on the system, because you're not producing anything at that point. So you better have saved up enough money to actually be able to pay for your own things, because pension funds are going away and evaporating, and all this stuff is going to crap. And you're like, well, but someone's going to protect me. I worked hard my whole life. Yes, you did. But no one gives a crap when the slave gets too old to do anything. That's when they get killed. And that's when they're going to let you die, because you're no longer a productive member of society. It doesn't matter what you did, how hard you worked. I mean, what? Freaking Tesla. They let him basically rot away in old age with no wealth because he just wasn't good enough at patenting and keeping and playing this game and playing this system. Nikola freaking Tesla. Like, yeah, they're gonna let this happen to you. They let it happen to Tesla. They don't give a crap once you stop being productive. No, they don't. And in the meantime, we're gonna legalize marijuana. We're gonna legalize weed, and we're gonna set up all these dispensaries. And take your drugs, take your nicotine, take your alcohol. It's beer o'clock. Oh yeah, drink that stuff. Don't have any independent thoughts for yourself. We're just gonna pump you so full of drugs and medications that you can't actually think. And you're going to be dependent and just working on what we tell you to work on. Because the ability to actually think is one of your most important things, up there with health and time. Guess what? Health and time help you think. If you don't have time or space for awareness, and you don't have health, then you can't think. You can't do what you want to do, and you can't plan out how you want your future to be. You just keep following someone else's plan. Because if you don't have a plan for your future, if you're not following that, then you're following someone else's. And I can guarantee you, they don't give a crap about you, man. They're not going to be there helping you. Like, you want to hear something messed up? And stop you if you don't. Look at your friends. Look at your family. Ask them for help and see how much help you get. Sometimes not a lot. Sometimes you're going to inconvenience them too much and they may cut you off. And if you have that thought, you're not alone. That's most people. And even though you're related to this person by blood and you've known them your whole life, society doesn't exist for people who don't contribute. When you need help from others, who is actually there? Think about your friendships. What has it ever cost that person to be your friend? Have they ever stuck their neck out for you? Have they ever been bullied because of you? Have they ever lost a job because of their friendship with you? What has it honestly cost them to be your friend? Only the time? I mean, that's definitely the first step to real friendship, but if it's only ever cost someone their time to hang out with you and have a good time together, to be your friend, are they really your friend? Are they really there for you? If you're down and out on your luck, if you lose your house, if you need to bury your body, is that person going to be there to help you? The last one's a little extreme, but like, you get the point. When has it ever cost someone to be your friend? Think about it like that. And the answer to a lot of this stuff is never. Even for yourself. What has it cost you to be their friend? Think about this. Because a lot of people, you're like, oh yeah, we're friends, we're friends, this. What has it cost you to be their friend? Because until it actually costs someone something to be your friend, you don't know how good of a friend you actually are. Until someone is down on their luck and you decide, I am your friend, we have something that means something, and I'm here for you, you don't actually know how good the friendship is. Until there is a strain on the friendship and that person still decides to be your friend, you do not know. There's that rapper, I forget his name, but there's some YouTube video about it. And he had his entourage and he told them, hey guys, I just can't pay for stuff anymore. I'm broke, like the money's out. And I have like 20 guys, two of them stayed around. They're like, hey man, you got us for this much time, we're gonna get you. Don't worry, we got you. The rest of them left. That's 20 dudes that this person has had in their freaking entourage, following them around for most of the day, for years. And they just packed up and left. What has it cost your family to actually be your friend? What has it cost you to be their friend? Has someone ever asked you for help and you've said no because it's just too inconvenient? Think about that. And now think about this. The government's not your friend. They don't know you. Society is not your friend. They don't know you. Why the hell would they help you? If someone that you spend time with, that you would call your friend, would actually take time out of their own day to help you, or no, wouldn't take time out of their own day to help you, why would someone else? Now think about that. That is most people's plans for retirement, is that society will have me. I did well. I studied. I worked hard. They don't care, man. They don't care how hard you worked. All that they care is that you're now a drain on resources. You're now taking taxpayer money to live out an unproductive life. They're going to file you in a retirement home and let you die of some disease that they caused by feeding you slop and highly processed foods that's going to kill you. Yeah, so wake up and see this stuff and invest in your health, invest in your mindfulness, invest in your consciousness and your ability to sit in a room and actually think, because that is the only way you can move forward. That is your most valuable skill you have, is your ability to think, and then your ability to act on those thoughts. But if you cannot think, then you're always going to be acting on someone else's thoughts and relying on them. So with that in mind, if you haven't seen part 1 to this video, click here, check it out. And sorry to end it on this note, but welcome to reality.